Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angel, and today I'd like to talk about the also trending ADHD. I don't know why all of a sudden everybody has this fixation with it, but I do have it. I've had it since I was a child, and so I'm just going to tell you what it is, what are the symptoms, and ADHD in men and women. Okay, so let's get started. So what is ADHD? So ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, and it is one of the most common neurodevelopmental disorders, of childhood. It's usually first diagnosed in children and often lasts into adulthood, but you can also be diagnosed as an adult. So just because you weren't diagnosed as a child does not mean that you don't have ADHD as an adult. Okay, children with ADHD may have trouble paying attention, controlling impulsive behaviors, acting without thinking about what the result will be, or they're overly active. So symptoms of ADHD are hyperactivity plus impulsivity. So the main signs of this are being unable to sit still, especially in calm, quiet surroundings. Hi. Are you just gonna grab some water? Oh my goodness. Bye. Okay, back to where I was. So constant fidgeting. And what I do for constant fidgeting is I have one of these little fidget cubes. I can show it to you in another video about all my coping mechanisms that I use. Being unable to concentrate on tasks, excessive physical movement, excessive talking, and being unable to wait their turn, except acting without thinking, interrupting conversations, little or no sense of danger. Okay, so that's one of them. And then there's inattentiveness. So the main signs are having a short attention span and being easily distracted. Okay, making careless mistakes. An example would be in schoolwork, making careless mistakes, or appearing forgetful or losing things, being unable to listen to or carry out instructions, being unable to stick to tasks that are tedious or time-consuming, constantly changing the activity or task, and having difficulty organizing tasks. Okay? Some more symptoms are disorganization and problems prioritizing, poor time management, poor planning, low frustration tolerance, frequent mood swings, hot temper, trouble coping with stress. Okay? So for some of these symptoms, for inattentiveness, I find that when I pace or move around while I'm learning, that helps me retain information better. Also having a fidget cube and just being able to do something else while you're listening And I really find that just because somebody with ADHD is not looking like they're paying attention, we actually are. We can hear you, and we're processing it, but it's a different way. So don't get mad at us when we do that. As for disorganization and stuff, just try like a little harder. I know it's like really, really difficult, and I used to be, as a teenager, really, really messy and disorganized. But now as an adult, because I take that extra time to just do like a day of organizing all my stuff, like going through everything. I do this, I'd like to say weekly, but I don't. I should be doing it weekly, but I do it every couple months. Because school and because I don't want to do it, and procrastination is like my thing, so there's that. And especially with homework, I really try to stay on track with homework and make sure that I'm getting the information that I need prior to the homework, so I don't just sit there and be like, well, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do it. So there's that. And ADHD in men and women, it looks different. So one of the reasons why ADHD sometimes gets, oh right, this is the thing. Girls tend to get missed more than boys because ADHD looks so different between the two. So one of the reasons why ADHD sometimes gets undiagnosed in women and girls is that their symptoms differ from men and boys. So men and boys tend to have hyperactive impulsive ADHD, which may cause them to be fidgety, always on the go, disruptive, restless, talkative, impulsive, impatient, and have mood swings. Women, on the other hand, have a tendency to exhibit inattentive ADHD, which makes it hard to focus, pay attention, stay organized, listen, and remember things. Yes. So that's the difference for boys and girls. And the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, I don't know why it's the Center of Disease Control, because ADHD is not a disease, but sure. They report that boys are more likely to be diagnosed with ADHD than girls, and that's 12.9 versus 5.6. So, yeah, that is my short little video on ADHD. And if you guys feel like I should make a longer video, or you have any more questions about ADHD and all that kind of stuff, how to cope with it, what to do when you're diagnosed with ADHD, just put it down in the comments, and I will make another video about that, okay? So I hope you guys like my video, and I will see you guys later. Okay, bye.